Well, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. Um, if you would like to work with me on um, spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, um, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards. Um, and keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies, so use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all. So let me get into it. So one song that has come up is "We Can't Be Friends." So I've been still getting all the angel numbers falling from the sky. But keep in mind, um, there's a lot of angel numbers that could be coming your way, and it could be repeating numbers. For me, it's been a lot of repeating numbers, but this one, I think I'm going to talk about 555 again. It's been one of the numbers that's been repeating, but I've been getting 1 through 5, the repeating numbers, and then 11, 11, 12, 12, 16, 16. So a lot of different numbers have been coming up for me. Um, but to me, it's a sign from God that certain things are going to be coming into my life. And one of those things for the fives is transformation. Um, so I want to talk a little bit about Mercury in retrograde and then talk about what's been going on with the Divine Masculine and you collective. So let me get into it. So I've been talking about the Divine Masculine, and maybe your relationship has changed, and maybe you're if we talking about transformation, let's just put in the 555 and let's mix some of it in together. So um it's been a multitasking type of time, I would say, right now. Um but as we know, I just see 111. That's what I'm talking about. 1111. Interesting. But I guess that's confirmation too, that this has been a time when you've been multitasking, doing a lot of stuff, but actually not feeling like things are moving as fast. And someone else has been talking about how, CERN shut down, which means that maybe time is moving slower. And I felt it. I have not felt the push lately, like time is just, going super fast. But I feel like it's been more time to do things lately. So it's just pacing ourselves and getting things done while we can, is what I would say. The pace has not been as hurried. Um, but with transformation, your relationship may have changed. So for some of you, you ended up saying you're better as friends, and for others of you, you ended up like moving to a deeper connection. For some of you, you may be still going to move to a deeper connection soon. Um, but the Divine Masculine might have had this plan, like, let's do XYZ. And you're saying, okay, well, does that mean you want us to be friends? And they're like, sure. But in the back of their mind, they're thinking, no, not really. So, you may be better off saying you're fine, and then revisiting it later, because this may be that the person wants to build something and then grow into something romantic later. And it could also be that it's on them to get themselves out of that situation too, or maybe it's for the two of you to work together and really, maybe it gives him a chance to discover his feelings for you, or her, depending on who you're dealing with, collected. But the song, like I was talking about, We Can't Be Friends, Deborah Cox, old school song. Um, but what keeps coming up is we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. So they may have not expressed their feelings to you before. They may have these feelings, you may have these feelings, and you express them. And maybe it's more likely that you expressed yours. They really didn't say much, but they were acting a certain way to have you think that they really did care about you. And then maybe, um, so maybe it's been that it it gave them a chance to figure out, is this what you want? Did you just want to be friends, or did you want to be more? And you'll see how it unfolds. So the two of you may be working together on some big money making deal, and others of you, may be working together. It may also be making money or some other projects, but two of you may be working together, and Divine Masculine knows that you are the perfect person to build something with, that they've seen you in action before. They have worked together in different ways with you. They've communicated with you, and they know you're a loving, kind, gentle, sweet person. You always put other people before you, um, and they feel like they do, but they don't do it as well as you do. So for you, they're seeing that the things that you build together, you can be very abundant together. And they've seen it, they've felt your energy. No one has energy like you, collective. No one is you. You are one of one. And for them, it like the Whitney Houston song came up, you give good love. But the line that came up was, it took some time for me to see when they are living without what you are doing in their life. When the two of you were dating each other, they miss you. They want you to be close to them. They're trying to figure out a way to connect with you. And they don't know all of the story about what they're missing. They just know that they love you, and there's a hole that only you can fill. And they're trying to figure out a way to communicate that with you. And meanwhile, you're saying, okay, well, maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. Maybe we're supposed to be friends. For some of you, you have multiple options in love. And so your other option, you're like, well, maybe that's the person. They're pouring into you. They're kind, they're sweet, they're loving, they're gentle, they're more expressive. They're telling you how they feel more. They're still not perfect in it, but they're getting better. You just have to see how that will unfold. But you're saying, well, maybe that's the way you're supposed to go, and you'll see, um, if it's meant to be with the new love. You're just trying to love yourself. That's the biggest thing that you're trying to do, um, above everything else. And I think that shows, and the divine masculines are noticing that, and they're more likely to be chasing you now and saying, no, I need you in my life, and making plans for the future with you. And you're like focusing on, well, I got to do this business. I got to get this. Okay. Well, this isn't, love and won't happen. Okay. Well, fine. I'm going to move on to something else. and they're like, who is this collective? I don't know her, because you've been so stuck on them for so long, and now you broke away, and it didn't really seem to take you very long to do it. And then they're like, okay, wait a minute, now what do I do? Because now the collective is seemingly over me, and I'm under the collective. Like, I'm not over you. You over me, I'm not over you. So, um, you've been doing some things collective to shift your energy, and it's working, and it shows you've been glowing up, looking beautiful, working on your health, feeling a lot better, energized. Like I said, time seems like it's leveling out, and you seem like, you know, you're resting okay. You don't need as much sleep, it seems, these days. But um you might, like I was talking about, you might get a proposal, you might get someone inviting you to go to a meeting or to go on a trip with them, to let's vacation. You might get opportunities from others, girls, um, that want to have like a girls trip, or let's get away and go somewhere, and you end up running into, all these successful, amazing, um, wealthy guys that are looking for love. And when it may be that when you tell your divine counterpart about it, who's, you've been saying, maybe we should just be friends, maybe that will be better after you're in love with him. Now you just kind of pulled away and said, okay, well, if we're going to be friends, that's what we'll be. And they're like, whoa, well, what do you mean you going to some place where there's going to be super wealthy, successful guys that might be looking for love? What are you talking about? She like, oh, well, I thought she just wanted to be friends. And they're like, wait a minute. I don't like the idea of you being with someone else when I want you. So they might just be confessing to you, but they might confess to you anyway that they really love you. They miss you. They want to be close to you. They want to hear what you have to say. They want to talk to you every day. And you may not be seeing, you know, and they may not be seeing it, sometimes. But there can be really big changes coming in your life. There might be more opportunities in business and love, lots of money coming your way, opportunities to, um, get a promotion, start your own business, or continue to have multiple streams of income. One thing may not have worked out the way you thought it would with business, but there could be another thing that could be even more profitable. Um, so you'll just see how things unfold. With 555, you have to trust your spirit and your intuition that you are right, that you have this knowing. Again, there could be a lot of transformation. Embrace the change. Um, Trust that you're going the right way, that God is leading you the right way. Be authentic. Your decisions should be lining up with your mind, body, and spirit. That was coming up before too. Um, with twin flames, 555 could mean a lot of intensity in your connection. It could be a profound spiritual awakening for both of you. Um, like I was saying, it's important for you to work on loving yourself. And if you have any, you know, wounds, healing, letting the hurt out of your heart so that it's not standing between you and your twin flame. Um, you might have some tough work to do, shadow work, um, and also light if you had a separation, you can get back together, but like I was saying, something new might be coming in. So don't feel like you have to be married to any one thing, especially something that's draining you. There might be new opportunities coming your way, and you want to um, be brave, take the steps, and move into something new if you need to. Again, working on your health and working on your money. The two of you as twin flames, if you're meeting your twin flame, continue to work on your stuff as an individual and as the couple. Um, I think I will stop it. Just trying to see what came up in this meeting as 111. So let me see real quick what this could mean. So 111 again could mean that right now you're manifesting in a powerful way. Your thoughts are really pulling some things into this 3D really fast. So be mindful about what you're thinking about. Um, Something new could be starting for you, but it could be something that leads to a lot of change, transforming in you. Um, Looks like you are on the right path. So again, trusting your intuition, um, your relationship, your love connection could get deeper right now. Um, but it looks like you're on the right track when it comes to your love um, connections. But again, like I was saying, some of you might have multiple options in love. So just, it might be that you need to choose the one that's right for you. All right, y'all. So again, thank you for joining me. Um, as always, happy lightning fast manifesting. Continue to glow up. Continue to watch, read, listen to things that lift you up. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. Continue to focus on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win and energy that lifts everyone up. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.